My country is known as for its rich history, unbelievable landmarks, and large diverse culture. Spanning decades, my country is one of the largest countries in the world, and it is one of the most ancient and living civilizations. I live in India. My parents were very poor and hardly made $1 a day in rupees. Almost three-quarters of my village lived in complete poverty. I was 10 years old and had two younger sisters. I liked to play outside with my friends, and I loved animals, especially monkeys, as I thought that they were very funny. I would have loved to acquire education, but I had to work to support my family's need. I was happy that I could support my mum and pa with more money, but I missed being with my friends in school as well. I'm a girl just like any other girl in India who wondered, what should I wear today? What should I do today? I wonder if that boy likes me or not. Who can I go outside and play with? I used to see many unfamiliar men in my village every month. They used to come up and offer me and other girls good jobs in the big city, promising us lots of money, a good husband, and a good secured life for my family. Yet many like me didn't know what they were promising us was not a job at all. I was sold to somebody else for their pleasure. I was sold into sex trafficking and prostitution. We were put on trains and shipped to many places, including Calcutta, as it is a growing destination for sex tourists. I saw girls as young as the age of 9 being bought up for 60,000 rupees at these auctions. I was just like any other Indian girl until I was sold to these men who promised to give good money and promised a good paying job in the city. I was just like any other Indian girl who wondered in fear. What will happen to me now? What do the other girls do that are my age? Will I ever have any friends? I ended up in a steaming brothel where the conditions would make the strongest weak. One day I was a child. The very next day I wasn't. Forced to have sex with up to 6 men a night for mere $2. Forced to have unprotected sex. Sex just to earn my place in the brothel. Sex so I could have a place to sleep. Sex to have shelter. Sex to have food to eat. Sex to keep me alive. 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old. A child fighting for a life with no way out. Feeling like nobody hears her voice. Screaming into an empty dark room. Nearly 1/3 of the girls I knew in these brothels in Calcutta are now HIV positive. My country is being called the next Africa, as more will die from AIDS in the next decade than all the AIDS-related cases known since its discovery in the year 1981. The sex trade is booming alongside my country's economy, and little is being done to stop it. I'm now 16 years old. I'm just like any other girl who still wants to have a good and honorable job, a nice husband and a good family, but I wonder, who will ever hear our voice? Who will be in that dark room with us? Who will be our voice?
Imagine a life without hope, without access to education, with no medical services available, and your only means of support is prostitution. Welcome to life in Sonagachi, the largest red light district in Calcutta, India. Here, 10,000 sex workers and their children suffer in silence with no one to be their voice. Until now. Calcutta Mercy Ministry is bringing light to the darkness. With your support, they'll establish clinics to administer medical care. Rehabilitation and healing plans will be developed, and education will be provided to give them a future. So call the number on your screen and help us imagine a new Sonagachi.